channel. My name is Sonja and you're watching Domestic Diva DIY. Today I will be creating 3 Christmas DIYs that are budget friendly and super fun to make. So let's get started. For this project you will need some form of gray paint. I am using any Sloan Paris gray. It's chalk paint. Then I had picked these up at Dollar Tree a while back, and they're just 3 little planters. Then you're gonna need some rope, some form of a rope, and white paint, a paintbrush, something for sponging white paint on, and hot glue. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to paint my pots with gray paint, and I'm going to let them dry. You could probably do this with some spray paint as well. It probably would be a little bit faster. 1 coat will be enough.
Can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly.
So the color on these bells dried a little bit lighter than what I originally would have liked. So I'm going to actually add some black and white acrylic paint. And the look that I'm going for is more of a forged metal look. So I'm going to dip in black and in white, and then I'm just going to go over it. I'm actually going to use my stenciling brush. It just might go a bit faster. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry and repeat the same process on these ones, on the other one. And you don't want them to look identical. And it's okay if some of the gray underneath shows. That's the whole point of painting it gray, not leaving it green.
This video is also part of Heidi Sombel's Friends Friday Hop. If you're not familiar with Heidi's channel, make sure you head on over to her channel. I will have it linked down below, so that way you can check out all the wonderful DIYs that she creates on her channel.
So I'm going to let those dry, and there's one more step to them. So I cut up 3 pieces of rope, and I'm going to hot glue each to the top. I'll let these dry. So here they are. I think they're gonna look great hung up on a corner of a mantle or on a corner of a banister, and very budget friendly. For my next project I'm going to be making candle holders, and you need some sort of a glass jar, tacky glue. I picked this one at Dollar Tree, and then Spectra glitter. I picked this up on Amazon. I will have a link down below in my Amazon store, and then I will most likely use this one because I always end up using this one. It is a water-based Sharpie. I will see if I can find a link to them. I did pick them up at Dollarama, and it was like 4 or 5 of them for $4. And recently I saw them at Home Depot, and they were $20 for the same package, so I'm not sure whether it's the same one. But if I find Sharpie water-based paint, I will link it down below. But if this doesn't work, I have a couple different permanent markers, which I'm sure will work just the same. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw on a design. If you are not good at drawing, which I'm not all that great, I have a free website to a free printable that you can go to and print some up, and you can you can print it out and color it or trace it on. I'm going to try and freehand it. So I'm going to use a Sharpie because this one, it looks like it dried.
I would also like to mention that in this video you have a chance to win an Amazon gift card worth of $200. So make sure when you're finished watching my video, leave a comment, as well as leave a comment on all the other videos for your chance to win. You have a week to submit your entry by commenting on all our videos.
If you are not following me on Instagram, make sure you do, because over there I post, I want to almost say it's like vlogging. In my stories I kind of let you into my day, let you know what I'm doing, things I'm working on, and I also post and share all the things that I post on my other channels. Not sure if you know, but I do have 2 other channels. I have a home channel where I share all of my decorating tips, tricks, and how I decorate my home, as well as clean my home. And then I have a cooking channel because I do love to cook and I love to share different recipes, participate in different cooking challenges, collabs. I have recently participated on Fall Food Friday. I'm in the middle of October, so make sure you head on over there if you love to cook, love to try new recipes. And all of my DIYs are showcased as well on my home channel, where I show you how I use them in my decor.
Make sure you head on over to my description box because there will be a link to the next person for you to hop on over to see what they have created for this hop.
If you are drawing this on, this truly does not need to be perfect. Now that I made an outline, I'm going to paint it with some black acrylic paint. Just fill it in. And all the little window spots you want to leave open. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry. And then I'm going to maybe tighten up some lines with a permanent marker, or even go over it a little bit more with a little bit more paint. We'll see how it looks when it's all dry. So this has dried. Now you can go and tighten the lines with a marker. I'll show you quickly what I mean by that, just so the roof lines are nicer. But in my opinion, when there's snow and stuff, you usually can't, the roof lines aren't perfect anyways. So I am going to leave mine as is. And now I'm going to add my tacky glue, and I'm just going to kind of go over everything a little bit more, heavier on top, kind of just cleaning off your brushes towards more of a bottom. And you want to work fairly fast. Okay, so mine's done. I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to pour some of this stuff in here, and I'm going to start making it snow covered. You can also mix in Epsom salts in here. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more glue in here. And then if you want to go into specific areas like rooftops. And I'm going to show you what it looks like with the candle inside of it. Here is a little candle holder, nice and snow covered. I don't think the light gives it justice. Just going to turn my light on so you can see how it looks. For my next project, I am using some of this twine that I've had. I bought this at Dollarama many years ago and never ended up using it, and I had come up with a pretty, I think, pretty great little project, a little DIY. But I can't find my garden shears. I think my mother-in-law steals them from me. So I'm going to just separate it, and this will kind of make me figure out what size I want this, what I'm making to be. So I'm just going to use these shears to cut it. Okay. So I think this is going to be the size, and I'm just going to build on it a little bit. So I'm just taking out the thickest pieces, and to be honest with you, if I didn't find this in my craft stash, I probably would have gone into my garden and just cut up the little branches, so you don't have to have this. Okay, so I think you get an idea what I'm making here. Okay, so I'm going to hot glue the, okay, so now I'm going to hot glue these just on the edges. I want to be fairly generous with the glue so it doesn't come apart on you, and the glue's not going to show because you'll see why. And now I know what and any points you can add a little bits too, just so it stays down better. You don't want to bend it so it glues down. Just where it's naturally sitting, you want to add a little bit of glue. And now I'm going to build on it. So I'm just going to cut up a couple branches, and these can be different thicknesses. They don't need to be the same thickness. This is what's gonna make it a little bit more nicer. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one more layer. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. I think this top one should be okay. I'm going to tie up this rope. I'm just going to put a dab of glue here, and then I'm going to wrap it around. Another dab of glue. Just put that there. And now I'm going to repeat that for all the other angles. Okay, so this is done.
Here is the star. It has so many ways that you can use it. You can make it your tree topper. You can put it as a part of the decor on a mantle or on your sideboard. I just love how rustic and simple it is.
So here they are. And I would like to thank Heidi for hosting this Friend Friday hop. And make sure you hop on over to the next channel, which will be linked in the description box. And also don't forget to check out Heidi's channel for all the great DIYs that she creates. And make sure you enter the giveaway, because you don't want to miss an opportunity to win the $200 gift card. And we are the rules for the giveaway are, as I mentioned already, you have to comment. In order to be entered, you have to comment on all of the videos participating in the hop. So if this is your first time stopping by my channel, I would love it if you considered subscribing and pressing the notification bell. This video starts my Christmas DIYs, so there are going to be tons coming your way. So you definitely want to make sure that your notification bell is turned on. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.
We can hang out on the beach with our friends.